Yeah, hi, this is Dr. Kondrat, and many of you have received the results of your heavy metal test after the 6-hour urine challenge. And for those of you that might be watching this video and have never heard of the urine challenge test, you can give our office a call, but this is one of the most accurate ways of determining if you do have heavy metals. You know, the doctor could check your blood, could check your urine, and it could be absolutely normal, but you could be dying of lead and mercury poisoning. And the reason for this is lead and mercury goes into your bone, your brain, your eye, your fat, and it has to be kind of leached out of those tissues. And that's one of the reasons why we give you a chelating agent. Draw it out of your bones, your fat, your brain, your eye, and then we collect it in your urine and we measure the results. So if you do have an abnormal result, and we look at the areas in the red and also in the yellow, these are metals that are elevated. I recommend that you do begin some form of chelation therapy. And there are three methods of doing chelation. One is IV. IV is probably the most effective, but unfortunately it is also the most expensive and the most time-consuming. The only time I would really recommend you do the IV therapy is if you have marked visual loss or your vision is declining, if you have diabetes, and if your metals are off the chart. So usually the severe cases, I would suggest you do the IV chelation. You have to contact an alternative doctor who does IV chelation therapy, and there are many ways of doing that. Probably the best way is to go to a website called acam.org, applecharlie.applemary.org. Type in your zip code, find a doctor in your area that does the IV chelation. Another alternative, and this is the alternative that I'm doing, is doing rectal suppositories and oral capsules. We have a product called Detoximin, and this is something that you would do 3 days a week. I do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's a small suppository you insert rectally, and the chelation material, EDTA, is absorbed into your body. It's not quite as effective as the IV, but it is a very good alternative if you don't have the finances to do the IV, or you're not able to travel, or you can't find a doctor. Myself, I'm on the road quite a bit doing mission work overseas, so I find this is a good alternative for me. Also a suggestion, some people are very sensitive, and what I have found, there's 3 ways of doing the suppository. One is put the suppository in the freezer, put it in the refrigerator, or room temperature. So if you're a sensitive individual, you may want to put it in the refrigerator or freezer. This way it has a slower release than putting in at room temperature. So you can play around with and find out the best method for you. Myself, I like to keep it in the refrigerator. It's a little firm, and usually I don't have any type of reaction. The second product that we recommend you use along with the Detoximin, so in other words, you're using both together, is the Ocular Detox. This is a specially formulated mixture that I came up with that has EDTA and also a lot of great ingredients to detoxify your body and help improve your vascular system. And it's recommended you take 2 capsules with each meal, or a total of 6 a day. I find that usually I only have 2 meals a day, so I take 3 with my morning meal and 3 with my evening meal to get a total of 6. If you're a sensitive individual, you may want to start out with only taking 1 capsule a day, then increase to 2, 3, get up to 6. But if you're tiny and you have low weight, you're sensitive, you may only want to do 3 capsules a day instead of the 6, but you can consult with the office to find out best for you, or just experiment. Begin to start slow and gradually build up. Now, many patients of mine, and including myself, what I do is I try to get 1 IV therapy a month, and then do the Detoximin 3 times a week, and the oral every day. Now, a common question is, how long do I have to do this, Dr. Kondrat? Unfortunately, removing heavy metals from your body is not a short-term solution. You're not going to do it for a week or a month and everything is going to be gone. I've been doing it for 20 years. I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It was a very polluted city when I was younger. I have a lot of lead and mercury in my body, but it's gradually getting better and better. So I think it's really a measure that you have to embrace for your normal maintenance of your health, getting rid of those heavy metals. Also, you may want to repeat this test in a period of 6 months just to see how you're doing. That's what we recommend. Also, don't forget, probably the most important thing you can do is good hydration. Drinking distilled water or purified water. Water is one of the best ways to detoxify our body. Also, healthy organic food, fruits and vegetables. We are what we eat, and many organic fruits and vegetables, in particular vitamin C, act as a chelating agent. So the name of the game is we want to prevent those heavy metals from getting into our body, and at the same time do some type of method like the chelation therapy to remove those metals. So I hope this has been useful for you. If you do have any questions, please contact the office, 800-430-9328, or you can email the office, info@healingtheeye.com. So this is Dr. Edward Conrad thanking you for watching this video, to your good health and clear vision.